Hello, everyone. Welcome to tonight's session of Cursed Strahd. Before we begin, follow us on the socials. You know what they are. Let's introduce the players super duper quick. Just say who you are and who you're playing, starting with whoever is first on the layout.
Hi, I'm Lordimus, and I play Malin Redkeep.
You guys should know the order by now. Just go through as you are.
Oh, hey there, how's it going? This is me, Bugga Zombie. Here I am.
Yay.
Hey there. I'm Mio and I play a Lauren.
Hey, I'm Grizzlock. I play Roderick. I am under the weather today, so bear with me if Roderick sounds a little funky or something. Hi.
We got a couple people who are under the weather today, so bear with. If it's like a weird session,
And the rest
if it's
of us
anything
been worked
like
to the
a
bone.
regular like Drougton session, you'll know why.
Hi, my name.
Made sure to drink. Oh,
Genji?
sorry.
No, you're good. My name's Genji, and I play Tia.
That was Tommy's advice. Just make sure to drink.
No, I was
Alcohol.
gonna say I drank a bunch of NyQuil before we started.
One
That
step
way,
ahead of ya.
it's a real interesting.
I would just
Game.
fall asleep.
Did you ever try to stay awake after drinking a lot of NyQuil? It is wild.
I never take more than the recommended amount.
Why?
Tommy.
For a good time, Tommy just drinks NyQuil, just tries to stay awake.
We do not recommend, by the
I
way.
take half a bottle of NyQuil, and then I take 4 Tylenol PMs, man.
Do not take this as doctor's advice. We do not advise that you do this. Tommy is not a trained physician.
But I am.
Oh my god.
I don't have a question prepared today, so you know what we'll do? The question that I'm going to ask everyone, and you just shout it out. No, just DM it to me. DM to me your answer. What was the first NPC that was introduced in session 1, not session 0s, but session 1 of this campaign?
That would be the
DM it to me,
chick.
Tommy.
That's the chick that I was helping.
DM it to me, Tommy.
I don't remember her name. You think I take fucking notes?
Raka said, "Fuck you."
Can I say this is not fair? Because I wasn't even in that yet.
I
You
can't
watched
remember
it,
her
Vince.
name.
You watched it back.
I can't remember her name.
Wow, I just lost it. Like, this is supposed to be like a cool question that you guys would know the answer to.
Wait,
but
you said session 1.
hold on.
I only know that because it started out with me.
I
hanging
mean,
out
Tommy
with
has a
that kid.
distinct
remember-
advantage.
Him talking to
I don't know her
the
name. I
lady.
can't remember her name at
We
all.
also
So-
we also
so
know who
here's
she
the
is.
thing.
I just don't know her name because Gar
Wait,
only called her
I'm
one
about to have her
thing.
name right here, actually.
Gar only called her one thing. Sure I have it in my notes, but I don't care enough to look.
Here's the thing: is that the only one who got it right was Meal.
What?
And even then, no, sorry, Meal got it completely fucking wrong. Not Meal. The only who got it right was Grizz.
Oh, I got it right.
Was Grizz? Yeah. Meal said some Barovian chick. So I guess Grizz, why don't you delineate someone to do the recap?
That was a shot in the dark.
Wait,
She's
so
very
what was the
important character,
Barovian
guys.
chick's
Yeah,
name?
what was
There
it?
was no Barovian chick. It was Lady Morlin.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait.
It was the lady we're helping. I couldn't remember her actual name because Gar was just called her the lady.
Oh, because we were in the woods. Yeah, I forgot. Okay,
I don't
okay.
remember her name, but for some reason I wrote everyone else's names down from that session except for hers.
Nice doodles, Tommy.
Yeah, thanks, man. Oh,
All
that's
right.
a penis.
I got this.
That was a penis.
You
Grizz, you
ready?
can choose someone
Yep,
if you want to.
I got this. Equa,
It's
recap
Tuesday,
the
isn't it?
episode for us. Thank you.
Got him. Heckin' wrecked him, dude.
Okay. So last episode started with you guys going to bed. But before you did so, Roderick was like, I gotta go and talk to my teenage friend. And so he did. He woke him up out of a dead sleep and he was like, what the fuck is going on with you, home slice? And Milivoy was like, I don't know, dude. And Roderick was like, tell me the truth, you little punk. And he was like, I guess I sold these bones under the cathedral for money so I could feed everyone here, because that's like, everyone was starving. And Roderick was like, that's not a bad decision, but also you did something wrong, so go get him back. And he was like, all right, shit, whatever. And then Roderick went back home to the Blue Water Inn, where yeah, then you slept while Malin was on watch, and the only thing that
Yeah.
Malin heard
No,
was
no.
Rictavio going into the next room at night and sleeping, and then he went to bed, and then Tia was on watch, and Tia heard nothing at all, and then Tia went to bed, and then Roderick got up on watch, I think, was the order of how it went down, and then Roderick rolled shitty on perception, and so he didn't notice Alarin, or the statue of Alarin, disappear, and then Alarin woke up next to Strahd, and he was like, hey, we're gonna go take a trip into Barovia. And Alarin was like, all right. And then Strahd was like, hey, you know that crying lady who has been crying for weeks on end because her daughter's missing? And she's like crying herself to death? Yeah, go tell her that you're responsible for it. And Alarin was like, all right, I won't even mention that you were the one who set the terms of that deal, and you were the one who actually bit her and killed her. I'll just say that I decided to sacrifice her. And Strahd was like, all right, that's exactly what I want you to do. And so you did that, and then Mary was real upset, as you could imagine she would be. And Alarin was like, hey, so back to Vallaki, I guess? And Strahd was like, yeah, I mean, that's what we're going to do next, I guess. And then they went back to Vallaki, and Alarin was asking him a bunch of questions about Sergei and Tatiana, some of which he refused to answer, some of which he did answer. And then he was like, hey, by the way, I got some stuff coming up if you want to tag along, and like you can tell your friends that I'm hanging out with you and stuff in the night, but I don't think they'll like it, so just, your choice. And Alarin was like, you're right. I probably shouldn't tell them. That's a good decision to do. And so then Alarin woke back into the inn and fell asleep downstairs, and Roderick was like, oh my god, wait, no, Alarin's gone. Holy shit, how could I let a whole fucking statue of a whole person just disappear when we've got a closed room with a locked door and 2 closed windows? Holy shit, how did I miss that? And then he went downstairs and he saw that Alarin was there, and he was like, hey, where you been? And Alarin was like, I don't know. And he was like, okay, I believe you. Just hang out and don't tell everyone that you are gone. And he was like, all right, bet. And then everyone woke up, and Guy didn't get a full rest, and Alarin was like, hey, try and make my familiar into this cockatrice who tries to kill me every time I let it out of the cage. Let's try that right now. And it didn't work. And that's where we left off. So I decided to go for the back zombie approach to that one.
Yeah, I was gonna say you were so praising of the short summary last time, and then you went for hours.
You know
man.
what it is?
Man, I gotta go to bed. I'll see y'all next Sunday.
You know what
Wednesday.
it is? I
don't fucking know what day it is. I'm sick.
I don't have a personality, so I have to latch onto other people's. But I'm trying different recaps in different styles. So you were first, Becca, and then we'll go to the next.
So you're
person
doing the
next round.
recap from now on to find your personality?
I love it. Love this idea.
That's exactly correct.
Got
I've done so many NPCs
One way to
in
do
my
it.
time, and so many characters that I don't remember who I am.
What a life we live, huh?
I know,
Right.
man. All the world.
Everyone watches us all the time. So, so this is what happened. So, essentially, I'll give a brief rundown of everyone's positions.
I'm bent
'Cause we,
over.
Malin's just spreading ass right on the counter, right downstairs.
I am, dude. I'm a bard. I've got a particular type of show. We're about to go Coyote Ugly up in this bitch.
Okay. Where the fuck is my Roderick token?
Threw it away.
I wonder
Yeah.
that all the time,
I logged into the account earlier and deleted it.
Oh, you some bitch. I knew that someone logged in because it keeps logging me out. Okay, so,
Oh,
delete.
I'm everywhere.
and delete
Everywhere all at
Bar
once.
and-
There's still
and
no me.
so
Oh, such a good movie. I cried
We'll get
quite a
there.
few times.
T is going to be outside right there.
Guys, I just learned you can right-click drag the map, and I've been DMing on Roll20 for like a year
Oh,
now.
You sweet summer jack.
Yeah, man.
I hate that feature. I never use that feature, and it has always dicked me over when it accidentally happens. I fucking hate that feature so bad.
I love it. I'm doing it right now.
Why?
But right click, it's awesome. Because if I zoom out, you know what I see? Fucking nothing.
And then Roderick is going to be. You were downstairs, weren't you?
Yeah, I was with Malin. We're having a
Oh,
Yeah,
good old
downstairs,
chat.
weren't ya?
Yeah. Me and
There he is.
Roderick are
Little
downstairs
Why am I so
taking morning
small?
shots.
You're a little smaller than you're a ninja right now, so.
I was
Roderick,
having
how did you get so tiny?
I was having some salted pork, if I recall.
Yeah, dude. And
Oh.
morning shots.
So this is the sitch.
What's the
Morning,
sitch?
morning as best you can tell. Roderick and Malin downstairs, chowing down on some meat.
Oh yeah.
Malin, you have a bucket full of leaves and shit that is supposed to be for Gar.
Leaves are apples, dog.
There's apples in there too. It's mostly like apples and like grains and stuff, like bits of wheat and things that are easily obtainable in a gothic horror setting.
Yes.
Peanuts.
Tia, you are
Grapefruit.
on the landing outside the doorway because I believe you wanted to be next to the door, right?
Yeah, I would get Malin and Roderick in case I heard something.
Okay. So that's where Tia is, and then Gar and Alarin, you are in the room. I know, Gar, you said that you were pressed up against the doorway, sitting on the bed, which is pretty nice because it's about as big as it can fit you right now. And then Alarin is, I'll say right next to you, doing the ritual out here. So this is where Bernadette is. So as the light from the ritual fades and the hands that were grabbing at the bird sink back down into the ground, Tia, the lights from the arcane happening inside that flickered and intensified in brightness just dim and cease. Bernadette is at first just going to stand there and kind of observe the surroundings because this is a new experience for her. As she does so, is there anything that either the two of you want to do?
I'm trying to remember. Last episode, you said it kind of looked like it hurt her, right?
No, just look.
Oh, it
hurt.
didn't.
No,
Okay.
it looked like if it had succeeded, she would have this form that she had right now would have been dissipated in some way.
Cool. Okay, that actually changes everything. Yeah, Lauren will just kind of look and I don't think it worked. Can I? Can't do anything, right? And that's all he'll say.
Is the cockatrice
And-
still really pissed?
You don't know? Gar, are you doing anything?
No.
Okay. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll a check for Bernadette. Okay. Bernadette is looking around the room, just kind of gauging her surroundings. The remnants of the crate that she once lived in now lie splintered on the floor, as it was torn apart by the ritual itself. And at this point in time, you don't know if it's just because she doesn't notice you there, but she is not making any aggressive moves towards either of you. She's kind of like strutting around a little bit, ducking her head under the beds. You know, doing her thing.
Lauren will just kind of like with his back to the wall, like slide down where he's like sitting, and just like muttering into himself, like, couldn't save Roderick, couldn't save Gertruda, can't protect this bird, just sitting there.
Drogden.
What did I say?
You said Roderick.
Oh,
It's a Freudian slip.
Drogden.
I can see the future. Okay, so that's about it for right now. You guys are just Alarin's in his own head, and Gara is, I guess, just sitting there.
Yeah.
Or the bird moves around. Yeah, I mean, she's rolling high. It's only so long until she rolls low. Tia, you have pretty high passive perception. You can make out that there's no scuffle in there, at the very least.
I mean, she's not going to do anything. So like, she's waiting for the sound of like scuffling or the sounds of a fight. So she'll just sit by the door, because in case she doesn't know and Lauren's doing something, she doesn't want to interrupt it. So
Okay. Yeah. Alarin, you see Bernadette kind of turn around and walk up a little bit. She kind of was in this space, and now she comes back into this space. And she kind of notices you sitting on the ground there, and the head kind of tilts for a second. I would like for you to roll me. What's your passive insight?
I guess that would be. Is that 10 plus your proficiencies?
It should be on your character sheet somewhere.
I only have wisdom, unless is that something you can add on the
Unless you're
settings?
proficient in insight, it'll be the same as your passive wisdom.
Okay, I am proficient insight, so I guess based on this perception one, which I do have, if that works the same way, then yeah, so it would be 13.
13. Yeah, I think it's enough. You spent a fair amount of time trying to work with Bernadette. There's a hesitancy around you for sure, but there is no signs of aggression from her. She's definitely realized, that you're in there. But there's something about possibly the way that you've been treating her, where she doesn't immediately view you as a threat right now. And so she's not trying to kill you.
So I guess seeing that, he would know that it didn't work, right?
Yeah.
Like based on what he saw. Okay, cool.
You would know that you had it for moments. You could feel the spell kind of transmuting and morphing to fit the requirements that you were setting. But there was just something about it that you didn't quite have the grasp on at this point in time, and it kind of just slipped out of your fingers. It's not outside of your realm of possibility. You know that.
Gotcha. So, yeah, I guess you would just kind of sit there pondering, looking at her, but not really saying anything yet.
Okay. Anything from Gar?
No, Bernadette's been cooped up for so long, and she's behaving herself, so she can strut around for a bit.
Yeah, she's keeping to those back 4 squares. She's not really coming up to either of you, but she's not making any moves. So I guess that's where we'll leave you guys for now. And in the meantime, the other 3 of you, what you doing?
I need you to railroad me.
To doing what? There are so many things that you could do here. I don't know what you're doing.
So, Roderick, any big plans for today?
Shit, I don't know. Not really.
Oh,
I don't know. Perhaps we could try and find a lead on that last hag.
all right. I
Don't want to
almost forgot about that.
spend all of our nights like that.
True. Eventually, I'll need some alone time. So I'm drinking my drink.
I'm going to take that as he doesn't want me around. Grab my plate, get up.
Where are you going?
I thought you wanted alone time.
Oh no, not that's would be a little inappropriate here.
Right. You know your how do you feel about your friend Lauren?
I would say friend is a very stretch of the correct term of our relationship.
What do you mean? He that night that I met you, he saved your life.
True, and I am grateful for that, but he has a tendency of getting himself hurt.
How so?
Well, yesterday you saw the cockatrice incident. I'm sure that they're going to have another cockatrice. It's actually kind of surprising. I don't hear anything from upstairs.
Should we be worried?
You know, honestly, probably, because usually when it involves that bird, there's a lot of loud commotion.
Maybe whatever he's planning worked then.
Maybe. Well, we could always go see.
Right, but before we do, I have some suspicions about a friend. You see, when I finished my watch, she had already turned back from stone. Seemed he leapt out the window.
Yes, that is peculiar. I could have sworn that it took Tia quite a bit longer to come out of that.
Right. One of you said something about 24 hours. I don't know, perhaps his elven heritage did something.
Possibly, but you said he jumped out of a window?
Right, that's the part that doesn't make any sense to me. Found him at the
Well, I
bottom
didn't
down
see
here,
him.
in the corner booth, sleeping.
Oh.
Just figured I'd let
Any
you know.
idea where he went?
No. Who knows, maybe he just didn't want to wake us up. Wanted to get a drink.
I mean, still, he could have just used a door.
Either way, just want to let you know, in case it was suspicious behavior for him.
Well, I don't really know him all that well. I've only known him 6 days, 7 days.
Right. Well, you want to go check what they're doing? Suppose I'll join
Yeah,
you.
let me grab this bucket here. Okay, that's what we do.
Okay. I want to say, Tia, you overheard all that conversation. Just because the room is big and no physical barriers in between you and them.
Just a handrail.
Yep. Just the hand, which is nothing to fucking the cat. Yeah, so you guys...
If I see Tia, I want to ask Tia a question.
Yeah, I mean, you guys walk up the stairs, and you see Tia just chilling right there.
Right.
Oh, never mind.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
save it for. I'll save it.
No, you
It's a
look-
question I can ask later.
You look like you wanted to ask a question. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I kind of saw her standing up there when we were downstairs, and you know, Tia being a fey creature and also looking like a cat, I was wondering if the whole "do cats always land on their feet" thing was true for her as well.
Are you asking?
Oh, hey, Tia.
Hi.
I'll point Tia. Nothing.
I was waiting for it.
I can't do that.
How's it going in there?
Well, there was a whole bunch of lights, but they've stopped now. I don't know what's going on in there. I haven't heard anything, so I assume it's fine.
That seems actually quite concerning.
Well, I mean, if the cockatrice would have, attacked someone, I would have heard some type of like scuffle or interference.
You don't think maybe that spell killed him, do you?
She pauses and says, "Well, if it did," she shrugs.
It would be quiet. It would be really quiet in that room.
It would be, but I mean,
I'm gonna knock on the
she would,
door.
like, at least screamed.
Roderick's like, I'm tired of fucking about.
Knock, knock, knock.
Yeah, there's a doof, doof, doof. The two of you inside kind of see the bird just kind of look over at the door very quickly.
You all right in there?
Yeah, we're fine.
They're fine.
Okay, everything work out?
No, but we're still fine.
Oh, okay.
Don't bring it up though. Lauren's kind of taking it hard.
So
Or
also
stone.
hearing that, he'd kind of try to snap out of it a little bit, especially after seeing the way she's reacted, and kind of look over to Garfantis and kind of whisper a little bit. I mean, but also like the birds obviously already heard noises. Do you have any more of that seed, Garfantis?
Yeah, but I'm running low, so we should go get another sack before we leave anywhere. I am getting hungry.
Of course, of course. Do you want to try offering some to her? If you just get down low like me?
You want me to hand feed her?
Or I can do it if you're worried.
No, I'll try. This is gonna go well. I can already tell.
She just seems different,
I'll get
even if it didn't work.
I'll get a handful of the seed, bend down, and not get like really close to her, but like put my hand out towards her.
Mm-hmm. Let her come to you.
Yes.
Yeah, roll an animal handling for me, Gar.
Oh, good God.
Wow, Barker rolls
Can I help him by making soothing coos? It's okay.
Well, Barker
Sorry,
rolls
I tried to give you advantage.
I'm not going to give you advantage. I'll give you a +1. Because that's like nothing.
I just want to say that Grizz missed a perfect opportunity to when Malin was asking what's wrong, or when Roderick asked what's wrong. He should have just said, "Cat got your tongue." I'm very upset.
You take 1d4 psychic damage.
Womp, womp, womp.
It's okay, Bernadette.
Rolled a 10.
What'd you get, Gar? You got a 10?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm gonna say for this, first and foremost, you are still standing behind Alarin. And so there's kind of a barrier there. Oh, she has to get over one person to get to the next. And so she's not really making an attempt to walk forward. You are not entirely sure if your incredibly large stature is of aid or of hindrance to you here. There's part of you that's like, well, I'm clearly not human. I'm so big that such a small creature must not even regard me as a thing, right? Like as a threat. She might even regard me as like a structure. You do not get the sense that she has reason to attack you right now, but she's just not coming forward to get to you.
Earl lifted up the food and put it in his own mouth. I guess she's not hungry.
And then Bernadette never had any food ever again. Yeah, Gertruda's soul went into Bernadette, and that's why she's okay now. That's why she's not attacking you guys.
What would you say is normally in a ration?
It doesn't matter. The cockatrices are omnivorous, so it really doesn't matter if you're going to feed it to her.
Okay. All right. So So Alarin is gonna like get on his hands and knees now, and rip open one of his rations. I don't know. Pull out some fucking salted meat or something, whatever the hell they did to preserve shit back in the days.
They're army MREs, man.
Yeah.
Alara goes
And,
prone, giving Bernadette advantage.
I mean, I'm fine with it. And I'm not gonna like get closer with my body, but I will like outstretch my hand, but like keep it low to the ground, like basically resting on the ground.
Okay, go ahead and roll your animal handling for me.
All right. You know, it's funny. I definitely should have found a way to get proficiency in this damn skill. All right. Oh shit, that's an 8.
An 8. Yeah. As you hold out your hand, there is a moment where she kind of rears back, and you see the feathers begin to flare, and she halfway admits an aggressive stance, as if being threatened. I'm trying to think if she would attack you here or not. You are at the front. I'm going to give it a check. If she rolls, I'll say, we'll make it a flat roll. If she rolls above a 10, she's going to let you be. If she rolls below a 10, she's going to bite you.
Okay.
That's a 2.
Oh boy.
As the feathers flare, the neck recoils and sort of comes back and up into this poised stance before she snips it outwards. Not going for the food, but instead your fingers. She's going to roll an attack.
What Equa didn't tell you is that he rolled a 1d10.
It was a d20.
A D8.
You know, I was trying to avoid the combat with the bird, but it just seems like this bird is just... It's never gonna get better. That's a 19 to hit.
Oh my god.
Oh, not even shield would save me. Okay.
You take 4 points of piercing damage,
Nice.
and I want you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Nice. Oh shit. How much damage was it? Sorry, it went right in and out the other for some reason.
It's 4, I think I said. Was it 4?
And then left where?
Did I say 4? I think I said 4.
He said
Okay.
4.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Okay. Constitution saving throw. I only get +3 to these. Oh, that's a dirty 20.
Nice.
Yeah, the greenish venom that is secreted from the tip of the beak does not seem to enter your bloodstream in a meaningful way. What we're going to do here, for the sake of this, is I'm going to make the 3 of you roll initiative. You don't have to fight it. If you want to try and figure out a different way around this, you can. But as of right now, Bernadette is hostile towards Alarin.
Okay.
Well, if she's only against Alara,
Can
I'll let that be.
can we also join the initiative, but just at like a surprise round, sort of?
Yeah.
So like we join the
yeah, you
round
can-
after.
You can roll. We'll see how it goes,
Yeah.
basically.
Sweet.
Yay.
It's not-
Time to write cock on my piece of paper again. Here we go.
Oh, cock.
All right. So 25 to 20.
I got a 20.
20 for Gar. Nice. Hell yeah, Gar. 20 to 15.
18.
15.
Hell yeah, Lauren. Fuck you, Malin. You got 15?
God.
Yeah.
Okay, 15 to 10.
12.
12 for Tia. Roderick, what you get?
8.
Hell yeah, brother.
Okay. So, top of the round, Gar, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna try and grab her and pick her up to put her in the cage.
There is no cage anymore.
God
There
damn
is
it.
a
Well,
chest, though.
I'm gonna try and grab her and hold her, like hold one hand on her body and one hand on her face so she can't bite.
Okay, make an athletics check. And she's gonna roll her acrobatics, I believe is her better thing. Sure is.
19.
She got a 13, You, in a very cartoony way, just hold your hand out and grab her by the neck, and you watch as the cheeks just come outwards as she takes a big gulp. And you are now holding the cockatrice by the neck, the kind of legs, tail, and wings, clawed wings, flailing about, scratching at the underneath of your rugged, rough hands.
Can I like tuck her under one arm so she's not flailing about?
Yeah, I'll say that you can do that with a free action. She's still going to try and break free next time, but yeah,
That's
you can do that.
yeah, that's fair. We need to get a
Okay.
new thing for her.
So Bernadette is grappled by Gar. Alarin, what are you doing?
Trying to remember Bernadette anatomy. Does she have like nostrils, and are they like up the beak or like further down?
Yeah, she kind of has these vague, like, nostril holes at the top of the beak underneath the eyes.
Okay, so it's at the top then. All right, so can I grab let's see here. Can I like rip off part of a bed sheet and try to wrap it around the edge of the beak to like keep it shut but not constrict her breathing?
Sure, you can try and do that. I'll say ripping it off probably isn't an issue. Why don't you make for me just a... This is going to be a contested dexterity check. I'm going to give you advantage because Gar's holding her. And she's going to roll dex against you.
Gotcha.
It's a natural 20 for her for 21.
Even with advantage, I had 11, so...
Yeah, so you're trying to wrap the beak around, but she's just wriggling her head around too much, and you worry if you keep trying this that she's going to nick you again, and you might risk getting petrified. So that's your action to do that.
Gotcha. Also, like, in terms of, like, moving, if I back up, does she get an opportunity attack on me while she's in Gar's arms?
Mechanically, she would, and it would be a straight roll.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, so I'll, sit there, say, Garfantis, if you can keep her there, I'll try to get the beak closed. Next time. And that is all I got.
Okay, so following that, I'm going to say you guys all start to hear commotion inside, but it takes you a moment to really figure out what's going on. So we're going to skip Malin, Tia, and Roderick and go straight to Bernadette. Bernadette is going to attempt to... she's going to attempt to bite Gar. This is an aggressive animal. She's up close, and her defense instinct is to snap. So she's going to do that. That's another natural 20. Yay for me. So Gar... Oh, I rolled a 1. Gar, you take 3 points of piercing damage.
Oh.
Big 3 on a natural 20. And I'd like you to make a constitution saving throw, even though I am 95% sure you'll succeed it.
Oh, well, maybe not. 11.
Oh, no.
11 is the save, so you do succeed it.
Whew.
Get no
Why don't
stone
you see
boys.
if they have... Why don't you
stone
see if they have any, like, chicken cages downstairs? I can hold her here.
Okay, so now Gar, it's your turn.
Can I, like, put her into a restrain? So that she has disadvantage on attacks?
Yeah, can you just do that from a grapple? I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, I haven't...
It's called a pin action. You can attempt to pin them down. But
it a
you
roll?
both become restrained. Both
That's
people
fine.
become restrained.
That's
Is it a
fine.
roll to do that, or is it... What is it?
I don't know, Tommy brought it up.
Wait, would that do anything? Because if you're both restrained, wouldn't you both?
We would just have...
advantage
She
and
would have a...
disadvantage?
Yeah,
You straight?
she'd have a natural attack on me, but not on you.
Yeah, here's what I'll say. What is the difference between grappled and restrained?
The disadvantage on attacks, advantage on attacks against you, and I think you failed dexterity saves.
Disadvantage on dexterity saves.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to say here. Yes, you can restrain her. Because your size disparity is 2 categories, I'm going to give you half your movement, Gar.
Yes, it says if use your action to try and pin a creature grappled by you. To do so, make another grapple check. If you succeed, you and the creature are both restrained until the grapple ends.
Okay, so make your grapple check, Gar. I'm sure you will beat her if you roll a 4.
You would think. What'd she get?
14.
7.
Oh wow, okay. So she's just grappled, and that's it.
Yep.
You can't actually pin her under the arm. I'm still gonna give you half your movement if you want to run around with her, but she will get.
Just run in a circle. Go to sleep, or it'll be fine.
Okay. So following Gar, it's Alaran's turn.
Oh wait, you need the grappler feat in order to do that.
I
Well,
just
there you
saw
go.
that, but
It doesn't matter. I would have allowed it for Gar on this small creature.
Yeah, he's like 50,000 times its size.
so yeah, Lauren, before he runs out to try to grab a cage, will try to bind the bird's beak again.
Yeah, roll a dexterity check for me.
Is it still at advantage because Gar?
It's still an advantage because of Gar. Yes, it is.
Nice. God damn it! So I got a 13.
She rolled an 11.
Nice.
So you do manage to wrap the beak around with this torn bedsheet. It's not a perfect wrap. It's not the strongest, and she may break out in time. And you also didn't do it perfectly. You kind of caught the tongue sticking out of the beak. And as time goes on, you will see that start to get more and more purple. But for now, she's real pissed about it, but she's without attacks.
All right. Okay, I think that'll do for the moment. Let's go get the cage, and I guess I'll try to scoot past Garfantis and out the door.
You scoot past Garfantis, who I'll say has stepped off the bed, but there is a bed blocking the door.
Oh, shoot. Yes.
But it'd be
I used
blocking
my-
the door swinging in, not out, right?
Yeah, but the door opens in, I'll say. It's bedroom.
Oh, right.
Oh, no,
I don't know why I
it's
thought
big
my
bed
logic
frame.
made sense. You're right.
I'll try to
Unfortunately,
get
the
it
door's
open next time.
Still looking door, you know what I mean? Yeah, so
Yeah, I
that'll be
don't know why I
that.
thought
So
that.
Malin, Tia, and Roderick, you all hear a scuffle inside the room. None of them have alerted you as to the status of the fight. You don't know who is alive, who is stone, and who is not. Starting with Malin, what do you want to do?
I want to kick the door in and give inspiration to Bernadette. Is everything okay in there?
Yeah.
Got her
Get a
taken care of.
cage. Get a
Are
cage.
you sure?
man.
Oh,
Just
you
get
need
a cage. Yeah. Something to put her in. Alar destroyed the other one. Again, don't talk about it.
Equa, do we know, since we stayed the night in the room, in the picture, there seems to be these, I assume they're like storage chests to put your stuff
Yeah.
at night. Are those actually in the room?
Sure, yeah. If it's on the map, it's in the room.
Use the storage chests.
It's my turn, Roderick. No, I'm kidding.
I don't know how well she'll breathe in there.
It's just temporary.
I'll get a power drill and we can drill some holes.
If we put her into this chest without air holes and try to transfer her to another cage, Bernadette's going to be the entire session. We should just get her in the one cage.
Put her in the storage chest. We'll get little holes in it. It's not a big deal.
You're going to stab her.
Okay, I guess I'll shout down below. Is anyone down there working? Or are they
Yeah,
still
I'll
behind the
say
counter?
I will say you see a young boy come out and start wiping tables. This
Excuse me, young lad.
Kind of looks up to you.
Yes, do you have like a chicken cage, a crate that hypothetically, if you were to put an animal in, could still breathe?
Kind of looks really confused. I can ask.
Yes, if you do, I will gladly buy it.
Yeah, okay. Okay. And he just turns around and goes back into the kitchen.
Okay, we're working on that. We're working on that, guy.
Tia says to Roderick, "Why didn't he just ask for a barrel?"
I just said we're working on that, and my Google Home told me that's good.
Positive affirmations. Okay, so that's Malin. Tia, you doing anything with your turn?
No, she's not stepping foot.
Fair enough. You can move away if you want to, but
Where am I at? Yeah, no, I'm backing up for sure.
because you're a cat, I'll say if you wanted to, what's your jump
Ooh.
distance?
You can jump downstairs, man.
I don't know. I know I got climbing speed.
What's your climbing speed?
20 feet.
Yeah, if you wanted to, you could just scoot along the wall and just hop on over right here.
Ooh, sure. Yeah, let's do that.
How very feline of you. You just wall run over there.
Madeline the whole time's watching Tia in hopes that she'll fall so he can see if she does in fact land on her feet.
Oh my god.
Okay, Roderick, you doing anything?
Yeah, I'll go up to the door and then like attempt to open it. I'm sure it hits the bed. Barricaded the door.
Yep.
Well, we wanted to make sure nothing got out, just in case.
All right, I'll be right here for when the cage gets here. I'll hand it to you through the door.
Okay.
Okay, that's Roderick's turn.
Let me know if you need healing.
Bernadette's going to try and snap free from the bedsheet that's wrapped around her mouth. I'm going to make this, I guess, strength check, which is not her best. I'm going to set the DC for this at, it's a bedsheet. I'm going to set the DC for this at 14. Okay?
Hey man, you ever had your wrists tied with bed sheets before?
No, and I don't want to hear about it. If you roll a 15 minus 2 for a 13, so the bedsheet stays. Not the strongest creature. That cockatrice has the same strength as my first D&D character. Look at that. Okay. Following that, Gar, are you doing anything at all?
I'll try to put her under strained, I guess.
Yeah, you can do that.
Hey, natural 20 for a 26.
She rolled really well, but I can't beat that. So you just loop her under the arm. You kind of hold her beak outwards so it's facing forwards, and the whole body is stuck underneath your arm and it's like squished there. You do feel the back feet kind of start kicking at your like bicep, but I mean, you've got thick skin. So that's gonna be your turn unless you want to move.
I'll do a little circle around the room.
Okay, yeah, you just do a little
Just
jog,
face 'em.
break the beds in the meantime. Cool. Alara, you doing anything while you're in here?
So like when Roderick like pushed the door into the bed, was it able to like kind of push the bed at all? And is there enough room to fit a cage through the crack, or do I still need to pull it open some more?
No, the door kind of opened maybe an inch and a half.
Okay.
Because of the way that Gar positioned the bed. So you would have to move the bed and then, you know, whatever.
Gotcha.
I will
Yeah.
say, because of the way that this room is laid out, actually, yeah, we'll say it's still in that orientation, just slide it over, so you can move it back. You just have to get around Gar.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so I will try to get past him and I guess like pull it back towards the room to get out of the way of the door.
Yeah, roll a strength check for me.
Oh man, with how I've been rolling tonight and my
You do have to
modifier,
roll
nice.
higher than the regular DC because Gar is just standing there.
Okay, let's see. Oh, that's a 7.
Yeah, you aren't getting the right footholds to like grab this. You like grab it by the sheet on top of it and start pulling, and the sheets start coming loose, and you're like, "What am I doing?" And you're gonna grab under it, and your finger slip. You're like, I don't know where to grab this bed to pull it out."
Too much, too heavy.
That's alarming.
That's
Anything
all
else
I
for you?
got. I don't have any fun bonus actions.
All right, Malin. Anything for you?
I'm waiting. I'm waiting on my box.
Okay, yeah. After your turn, the kid comes out and he's like, "Okay, so we have one. Do you need it now or?"
Oh yes, immediately, please.
Okay.
And I just like reach into my pocket and like grab like 5 gold pieces and throw them down there towards him. Like, here you go, thank you.
Oh, okay. And he spends the rest of his turn gathering up the gold pieces.
Hell
And
yeah.
he's like, "I'm gonna go get it now.
All right, thank you.
So I'll be up in like a few minutes, probably."
Oh,
He turns and starts walking
can
away.
you do it? Can you do it faster than a few minutes? Like, you know what? Take your time.
1 turn,
Okay.
7 seconds. Whatever it is, 6 seconds.
So here's what we're gonna do. For the purposes of brevity here, I'm just gonna roll, just roll an athletics check, and it'll be contested by Bernadette's acrobatics to see if you can maintain your grip on her. I'm sure that you probably will be able to.
You say that. You
What'd you
keep
get?
saying that. A 10.
Man, I just gotta stop saying it. That's delaying this entire fucking combat.
I told you this is a session.
So she's got to essentially bypass 3 checks: the restrain, the grapple, and the mouth to get through there. She gets past the restrain, so roll again for the grapple. What is it?
Another 10.
She rolled an 11, and then she's gonna try and bust out of the bedsheet.
Oh my god.
Does not manage to get out of the bedsheet. So what essentially happens is there's a point where Bernadette breaks loose and starts running around the bedroom, but does not break free of the. Well, no, because she broke free. So she wouldn't be rolling strength anymore. She'd be rolling acrobatics to slip out of it because she's got all of her movements. So she would break out of the thing. Okay.
Yeah.
So here's what we're gonna do.
Bite me. Bite me 5 times.
Nah, it's gotta be
I
her
allow it to
action to
happen.
do all that shit, right?
This is like over
Yeah.
multiple.
This is over the course of like 2 turns. So after like 3 turns, the boy's gonna come back.
Wait.
This is the 3rd turn.
I would have liked to been doing things in the turn order
Yeah, you
then.
can do stuff in the meantime.
Okay, I want to try and push the door open.
Roll strength check.
All right.
Oh no, the fucking cockatrice is gonna get out.
Fuck us.
It's not the most amazing. That is a 9.
A 9. Yeah, you actually push on the door and it shakes the bed, and that's what loosens the hold from Gar, so the Bernadette can get loose.
Oh, good. It wasn't my fault. It was Roger's.
Why would you do
Yeah,
that?
that's what we'll say.
Was I able to try and pull it again?
Pull the bed away? Sure, roll strength check.
Alright, let's see. Come on, can I get more
That
than...
one, he breaks his finger.
Oh my god, an 8. I can't roll above 10 tonight.
At least this
You know-
happened during a stupid cockatrice thing and not.
You know that scene in
Big
Watchmen where they're in the prison and Rorschach is like, "You're not locked in here. I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me."
No, I forgot that terrible movie.
That's. I mean, it was okay.
Hey man, that I'm not gonna get into that. That's weird.
That's
what's happening
weird, he
right
says.
now.
We know what he was going to talk about.
Are you gonna talk about Dr. Manhattan's Big Blue Schlong?
Hey man,
I played him. Schlong and all.
It's like in the movie, whenever he's naked, the sun rises right between his butt cheeks on Mars. The crack of dawn, man.
Okay. So the boy comes out right back into the thing. I'm gonna give him till right there. It's gonna take him probably 2 turns to get up to where you guys are because he's gonna go outside and then back up. At this point on this turn, Bernadette is loose.
It's good for us, actually.
Who is she gonna attack?
Me,
Let's go
bite
for
me.
it.
I've been holding her.
It's an odd, which I'm gonna say is a Lauren.
Damn it.
Odds and evens. So she's gonna roll to attack a Lauren. Ah, my first real shitty roll. That's a 6 to hit you, Lauren.
Nice. I don't even have to use shield.
Yeah. So that's her turn. The boy comes out to. Oh man, it's gonna take him longer to get up there, I think. Nah, he'll be alright. Okay. So, Garen and Lauren, are you doing anything with
I'm
this?
trying to grab her again. Just pick her up.
Roll
I was gonna
your
try to
grapple.
offer the sausage again.
You gotta beat a 15 on your grapple. My Bernadette die is going pretty well today.
It's a 12. It's a 12. Hey, it's a 12, man.
If
God has not
Garfantis,
managed to get anywhere with this today.
if he misses the grapple, can I pick
I
up my
did.
sausage
God,
off the ground? Try to offer it again. Bernadette, please, just take it.
Roll an,
We
for
were
your
doing so
action,
well.
roll animal handling with disadvantage.
Okay. You know what? Come on. This is going to be the roll. I get like a 17 and a 13 or something. Oh, god damn it. One was a 9, but the other was a 5, which means that's a 6.
Yeah, going straight past the sausage and for your neck, Bernadette will roll a 16 to hit you.
I'm gonna shield.
She jumps like the Velociraptors from Jurassic Park and just impacts into a magical arcane wall of force that quickly dissipates as she slides down it. Malin,
Look how epic this music is.
you can hear the sounds of commotion from behind the doorway, and the young boy pops in from behind you and says, "Is this what you wanted?" And it's a chicken coop. It's like a
Sweet.
traveling case for like if you were to take a cat to the vet. It's basically what it is. But
Sweet.
wooden and-
Yeah, you got a point there, Mior. Yeah. Oh well, thank you. Yeah, that should be it.
Okay. Thank you for the 5 gold.
Oh yes. Thank you for this. You're a real lifesaver. You are the hero of today.
Yeah, that's fine.
I give my 10 minutes of like inspiring speech just for this kid. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I mean, out of this interaction, he kind of just stands in the doorway and he's like, "So what are you gonna use it for?"
A chicken.
Oh, that's cool. I don't think you're allowed to have pets in the inn,
I didn't know that it was here.
but you were staying in the room with
You
them.
know, I do find myself in weird situations from time to time. Here's
This is
another
like-
gold. Here's another gold if you just decide not to tell anyone about it.
We took the cat's money just fine.
2 gold.
Yeah, you know what? Roderick has a point.
Yeah, the cat's here.
2 gold?
Shut up, kid. You don't know what you're talking about.
This is like halfway into Malin's turn at this point.
Okay.
He's just
I'll
keeping
give you 2
talking.
gold in a minute. And I'm just gonna grab the crate and like start going towards the door, and I'm gonna try and just slam into this door.
Roll a strength check, Malin.
Can I help
Alright,
him since I'm at the door already trying to push it open?
I'll say if you wanted to hold your action from last turn to do this, yeah, you can give him an advantage.
Okay.
Wait. It's a strength check.
Yeah.
Can't be athletics.
Roderick and Malin
The
bust through
athletics
the
is
door.
whatever. It doesn't matter.
Okay, well, I mean, I got a
Athletics does
16.
matter because he has half efficiency at least.
16 is fine. You go ahead and shoulder barge the door, and the door opens maybe 3 feet. The bed is pushed up against the back wall. It's kind of shifted Gar to the left a little bit on the map. And the door opens 3 feet to the point where you can climb onto the bed and around.
Climb onto the bed and around, and I.
Yeah, or you can just throw the cage in.
Nah, dude, I'm gonna get myself right into the thick of this shit. Yeah, this is interesting. I now see a cockatrice in front of me.
Okay. Yep. You walk in there, and you now see the cockatrice is kind of like faring off against Alarin. That's your turn.
Is it mine?
Tia's all the way over there. So unless Tia wants to do anything, then Roderick, it's your turn.
Nope. She is good.
Okay, my turn. Door's open now. I'm running in. I'm casting sleep.
Okay.
Oh, that's a lot of sevens. That's good. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14.
So sleep is a 20-foot radius,
20, 22.
and you're just casting it centered on the cockatrice.
Yeah. So I have a question about the wording. This is interesting because I've always played it that it affects everybody in that circle.
It does.
It is one of those weird things where the wording is interesting. It says creatures within 20 feet of the point you choose. Does it mean the creatures you choose or the point you choose?
The point that you choose.
All right. Well, either way, I rolled a 22 for the damage.
A 22. Alarin, what are your hit points at?
I have 30 plus 1, but I also can't be put to sleep, so I don't know if that affects it at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Roderick, you run in, rub your hands together, and cast sleep on the area. And it is but a moment before everyone looks back to you, their eyes blinking and wide awake. You did not even meet the cockatrice's hit point threshold.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
27 hit points, baby.
If only I didn't roll
Wow.
1 on one of the fucking die.
So you're gonna be right there. You're gonna be right there. You're gonna be right there, and you're gonna be. Actually, technically, you would be back there. Because maybe I went in
I'm
first.
on top of the table.
Yep. Okay. So. Oh boy. Unless you have a bonus action, Roderick, that you wanna do.
No, I don't give a shit anymore. Let the
Okay,
world
it's
burn.
the cockatrice's turn. 1 is Alarin. 2 is Gar. 3 is Roderick. 4 is Malin.
Gonna run past me to bite them.
Damn.
I mean, they both just did, in its mind, aggressive, loud maneuvers as they entered the room. So yeah, it's not gonna run away. It's just gonna attack someone. That's a big old 3, Roderick.
All right.
Is grapple technically an attack action? Or is
Yeah.
You
yeah,
can
I'd say
you
so.
can
can
you
I
can
can I
spend your
opportunity
attack.
grapple her?
Is that how that works? Yeah, I'll say you can attempt to do that.
I don't know if you can.
You
because
can't actually.
I think that I
damn.
think
Oh,
that
am I thinking of
nullifies
shove or something?
Sentinel.
Oh, that's only a sentinel thing? Okay.
Oh damn. All right, never mind. I tried.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I would have said yes, but since she's ducking underneath the beds to get past Gar and through to Roderick, you're gonna have a rough time anyway.
Yeah, it
So
does,
she's gonna
it's
go-
a single melee attack. It doesn't
Wait.
grapples.
At least under actions, it says when you make a. Hold on.
That's
sorry.
for actions. That's not for
So that-
opportunity attacks.
So you-
Oh.
An
Yeah, okay,
opportunity
okay.
attack is you can make an attack, but you're not actually doing an attack.
You're
action
doing
for
it-
your turn.
Yeah, you're doing a melee attack, but it's not
It's,
an
the,
action.
the wording just threw me off because it said you can use the attack action to make a special melee attack, a grapple.
Yeah, it's
which
only
if
during your
the
turn
Yeah.
for your action.
Reaction lets you take the attack action. Okay, yeah.
Okay, so the cockatrice gets low and underneath the beds before jumping up and going straight for Roderick, who just made the loudest noise and the biggest arm flaily thing in the room.
He's got a high AC.
16 to hit.
Does not hit. All right.
It does not hit. As she runs up and jumps for you, you just kind of shield yourself.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Do we think I have my shield on me? I was just eating salted pork.
That's up to you.
A man doesn't carry a shield when he eats salted pork.
I'll say my shield is in the fucking room. God damn it. So that hits.
He
So
was
it-
eating his salted pork off of his shield. That was his point.
It's only fair because technically I'd have a 16 without my shield. So
Yeah, big 4 points of piercing damage to you, Roderick, as you need to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
all right. Gustav's
That's
been
all
rolling like
fail.
shit today, so
just-
let's roll it. Oh, that's actually not as bad as I was thinking. That's 14 total.
14 succeeds.
All right.
As she rakes down your arm, finding purchase in between the plates of your armor. The cut isn't deep enough for you to become petrified from it. As she slides down, she is actually in your space, and so she has to be forced out. Now,
Don't do this bullshit.
mechanically speaking,
Oh God.
Becca, can you be forced out of an enemy's space into another enemy's space?
Well, I think she can share my space because she moved through my space, no problem.
Yeah, you technically
Because
aren't
I'm a large
supposed to be able
creature.
to move through enemy spaces.
I think
to
it's
begin with.
but because I'm a large creature and she's small, I think she can.
Yeah.
I don't know the exact ruling on that, so I could be talking on my ass, but I think that's a
Like
thing.
goblins have an ability to do it. I don't know if it's just every creature that's small.
I'm going to put her back into Gar's space.
I think it's
anyway,
only because I'm large.
Tia also shares space with Gar frequently.
Yeah.
I was about to say, if she goes outside, that's it for the bird. So
Right. There was a chance that she was going to go
So
outside.
bloodthirsty.
Realistically, it probably wouldn't have happened because the door opened inwards. So I don't think it would have happened, but you know, I like to be thorough. Okay. So here's a sitch, right? You guys are all going to go before the cockatrice. Malin has the crate. So what I'm going to allow is I'm just going to allow for you all to go simultaneously here. What are you doing as a team?
Grabbing her and putting her in the crate.
I mean, I can cast
Okay,
a
so-
second level sleep.
I'll throw
baby.
a sausage in the crate.
The largest chucks of sausage. In the
Okay,
crate.
so you're trusting Malin to hold the crate.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh man, this is gonna get real interesting because I
I'm
want
going
to
to
try and
calm
calm
my
her down with my actor feat because I can make myself sound like a cockatrice.
Oh, okay.
You know what
This is
happens
you
when
planned for the session,
two?
by the way, you go.
You know what happens when
Really,
two
when you-
roosters get into the same?
Person a cockatrice.
How does that go, Tommy? How does it sound?
I don't know.
God damn it.
Are you doing that beforehand or after Gar tries to grab her? It.
Oh man. I mean, I feel like it don't matter. I ain't moving anywhere. If I fail, at least Gar's gonna grab that fucking in the crate. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so Malin, you watch as Bernadette tries to bite at Roderick and slides down and ducks back under the bed where she is. She has some cover where she is right now. And you decide this is the perfect time for you to. What do you do?
Yeah, cockatrice. I'm not making that noise, dog.
You pretend to be a cockatrice. In what way?
Like a calming way, like just calm noises, not anything crazy loud.
Okay.
Kind of like I'm trying to get the cockatrice to come back out from under the bed.
Okay. Make a performance check, Malin,
Wait.
with disadvantage.
I get advantage with actor.
So it's going to be a straight roll
Okay.
because you are not
Because she can't
doing
see me.
anything.
Yeah.
You are just, for the purposes of this, introducing another cockatrice into this fight for her.
Yeah.
So just roll, but it's a calm cockatrice. So just roll
Yeah.
roll performance.
Here we go. I got a 17.
Okay. The movement from underneath the bed halts briefly. You are not sure if it's out of you intending what to happen happening or just sheer confusion. But the movement has stopped. Gar, you're going to roll your athletics check. I'm going to give her, since you have to kind of reach under the bed, I'm going to give her a +3, and then I'm going to reduce that +3 by 1 because of Malin's performance. So she'll have a +3 total.
I don't think she can beat me.
Well, she got a total of 12.
I got a 25.
You reach under the bed and pull out the cockatrice by the legs. You weren't quite looking, and you have to pull her out, and she's dangling there. And then you can, I'll say, shove her in the coop.
In the coop and close the door.
And you can close the door. Because of the nature of this, I am going to allow for a reaction attack from her
Fair
onto
enough.
you, as I did with Malin or with Alarin previously. It's a 13 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
It does hit? Holy shit.
Yeah, he's got AC.
You take 4 points of piercing damage for a constitution save. As you pull out your hand, the coop is now shut.
I pass.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
You say that.
Awesome.
I did get a 15 though.
So that's it. That's the combat.
Oh, thank
Bernadette
God.
is
Wait,
safely
the
secured.
episode. That's the session.
And yep, that's the whole
Wrap it up.
second. Safely secured in this chicken coop, which is honestly an upgrade from the apple crate that you were using previously. So technically, Bernadette got out a little better than she had put in. And the rest of you are just kind of left standing there, panting, like catching your breath. The room is sundered. There is splinters from the crate, bits of cockatrice poop that are flung about the room. One of the bed sheets is torn from Alarin. The other bed is kind of tipped over on its side. The bedding strewn about. And you now have the bird. It is at this point that, Roderick, you see a head pop in the door behind you as that young boy just kind of peeks in. Whoa. You guys are going to pay for this, right?
I don't
Yes,
know.
Alarin. Alarin is
Yes,
definitely paying for this.
I will. I'll speak to your mistress in a moment.
By the way, you owe him 2 gold, so he doesn't tell anyone there was a chicken in here.
did-
Well,
you did
I think
spell
we're
on the
beyond
ground?
that point, so I'm going to keep that. What is it?
You did a spell in the room.
Oh,
Points down to the scorch marks that are in the floor from your Find Familiar spell.
I quickly cast Prestidigitation to clean it up.
while he does that, Alarin also just takes one of his foot and tries to like mess up the circles.
Yeah, with Prestidigitation, you guys get most of it out of the way. It's kind of scorched down into the wood a little bit. You can remove the evidence as best you can, but you will not wipe that boy's mind.
So, little boy,
We must kill him.
what would it cost to say that
We won't kill the
there
cockroach,
was
but we'll kill his
only
boy.
the bird?
20 gold.
Okay, here it is. He gives him 20 gold.
I walked into this inn with the bird on my back and nobody said a thing. Why is it a problem now?
He just takes the gold and just with this big grin walks back down the stairs.
That kid is about to quit his job. You know that, right?
Well, I don't need local innkeeps thinking I did conjuration magic in their
You
room.
did do
so
conjuration magic in
Yes,
there.
God has a point. You specifically did exactly that.
and that is why I gave him 20 gold. So the only thing he would ever talk about is the cockatrice.
Is
Right.
the cockatrice losing his collective shit inside of this box I'm holding?
Yes, she is.
Wait,
I'm
is
gonna,
she
I'm gonna
not?
try and calm her down a little bit.
Is she
just
gonna eat
chewing.
the sausage I threw in there?
No, she did not eat the sausage. She's still in a frenzy right now.
I'm trying to calm her down.
Sure, Malin continues to do cockatrice noises at the cockatrice in an attempt
Like-
to communicate.
Like calm ones.
Yeah. Tia, you watch as the boy walks back into the front door and meets his Another relative, the one that you saw talk to Malin and Lauren beforehand, who was downstairs in the main lobby and looking up at that room with like this really puzzled, confused look. You guys are making a fair racket. And he sort of looks down at the boy and says, "What was going on in there?" And he's like, "I don't know. They just had some kind of chicken," and just walks by. And he like, and comes and walks out of the door. It's at this point, Tia, you get the sense that kid probably swindled the rest of them. Out of a bunch of money.
That's just alarm, man.
You just went to Lauren.
Hey, he didn't tell him about the magic. That's good enough for me.
Is the guy coming to check on them as well, or did he just go back?
Yeah, the guy is walking out, and he's probably going to come up the stairs and go up to the room.
Okay. Well, Tia is going to run back along the wall, poke her head in, and she says, "Guys, yeah, we're causing a bit of a ruckus here, so need to kind of get moving."
Oh, I need to speak with the proprietor of the inn and pay them for the damage. Since I was not conscious when we came here, how much was it for a night?
I can't remember.
I don't think we paid anything. I don't remember paying anything personally.
A bed for the
I
night
did.
costs 1 electrum piece.
Well, we
So
don't.
for-
Stupid.
We don't use that
0.5
fake
gold.
money.
I think it's like 7
Monopoly
electrum
money.
is a gold or some shit like that. So
Yeah, I think it's
Well, no.
2 electrum per gold.
Is it 2
possibly.
electrum?
We just took a piece of parchment and wrote money on it, and they took
Mark,
that. So.
mark it down somewhere.
I've been
I'm
meaning.
trying to remember. In most D&D months, I know they're 10-day weeks. Is it like 30 days or is it 40? I just can't remember.
Shit.
I don't know the months. I only know the weeks.
It's,
I think it's similar to our calendar.
I think it's 40 days.
Okay, so 20 gold would cover a month. Okay, I'll see if I can. I'll go meet with him. But before he does that, he kind of like kneels down and just kind of like puts his hand on the cage and looks at Bernadette, and he's just like,
Bites him.
I failed this time, but we were so close. I felt the connection. We were almost there. And now that I know, well, I won't say this part, but I like the part, it was just funny because my whole thing was like, last time I thought I heard it at the end. So I was like, oh yeah, Lauren's never going to try that again. But now that we know that it didn't hurt it, he's definitely going to try it again at some point. Well, maybe next time. And he'll get up and walk out of the room.
As you're going to walk out of the room, I'm gonna block you.
Okay.
All right, I've ignored it up until now, but what's the purpose of this bird? What's going on here?
Oh, well, we met someone outside of Barovia named Lady Morwin, and she had tasked us with dealing with the bird. And we said that we would try to bring it back alive once we found it, and so we are trying to bring it back alive to her.
And it's our responsibility.
Right, so you still think this is still a priority of yours, is to bring it back to this lady?
Well, if we ever get out of here, I would hate to break my word.
My priority is that this is an innocent animal we brought into this, and I wanted to let her go, but everybody told me she'd die if we let her go, and I can't just let her die.
Well, if you're all right with parting ways with her, I would suggest the circus is in town. They collect all sorts of strange species. They could take care of her.
At this point, you hear a doof, 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 doof on the door.
Door's open.
Yeah, Lauren will...
Nobody closed it.
Roderick.
All right. Yeah, I'll step aside.
Hello, sir.
Yes, if you don't mind me asking, what is going on up here?
Well,
We made a bit of a mess, and I would like to pay for the room for the next
Kind of walks
month.
past you and looks back into the room. He kind of,
it's mostly cleaned. It's mostly clean.
there
Just
is a
prestidigitation
circle
over and
on
over.
the floor.
What?
It's burned into the wood.
That's what he already prestidigitation.
Yeah,
Yeah, he cleaned the
I think he
scorch
was-
marks off of it, but there's
Yeah.
still like a
It's
little
etched in there now.
indentation.
All right.
Do you have any
Hmm.
sandpaper?
That's in this
You'll
room.
cover it out.
It would be a lot of money to fix this. You understand this, yes?
Well, what if I paid for a month's rent? Would that be enough?
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
It's always
It's always the worst ones making a persuasion check.
Okay, so
Because
that's a
Lauren keeps having to
12.
talk himself out of situations. That's why.
A 12. Yeah, he takes a moment to kind of regain himself after that initial shock. Kind of looks around a lot of you. Looks towards Gar, who does not give off the most financially wealthy, appearance. Back to you, Lauren. Then to
I'm a man
Roderick,
about
and then to
town.
Malin.
Malin looks flashy as fuck.
Yeah, he kind of lingers on you, Malin. You are the one who's been ordering all of the wine. Yeah?
Yes, that would be me.
You are adventurers, yeah?
I guess you could say that. I mostly play music myself, but
I don't know them.
The damage here is a little extreme, but I will waive this mistake that you have done. If you were to help my establishment with a quest. If this is okay.
what quest would that be?
Why don't we go downstairs? I don't want to look at this anymore.
Lauren, here. Let's give him the box and I'll walk out with the dude.
Oh, hey there, Bernadette.
Yeah, as you lean down to the cage and like smiling at Bernadette, she just jumps at the cage door. You see the little hooked wings come through and start grabbing at you, but they're just not hitting anything.
Next time we'll be best friends.
Yeah, good luck.
That's the last thing I hear him say as I leave the fucking room.
The guy takes you downstairs.
Yeah, Roderick, would y'all like to come?
Sure, why not?
He meows.
Takes you down.
That's it. She doesn't want to be part of it.
Don't degrade yourself like that.
Yeah,
How did this cat get in here?
It's that same meow as last time. You just
Where did this cat come from? He kicked me off.
anyway. Notions of kicking Tia aside. Yeah, you go downstairs and he kind of sits down at a table.
Man, this dude looks like he has seen some fucking better days, son.
Yeah, I mean you've seen a couple of the patrons here. They all look related, right? If nothing else, they all have like this deep jet black hair with white somewhere in it. That takes up a prominent portion. So he sits Malin down. Whoever else wants to join can join. He says, "You have met Danica, my wife."
Oh yes, was that the fair lady who sold me the wine?
Yes.
Such a beautiful family that you have.
Thank you. I appreciate this quite a lot. We have been restricting who can purchase our finer wine. I'm sure you have picked up on this. We've been having an issue with our supply. Our personal supply is almost depleted. We get it from a vineyard called the Wizard of Wines. And our shipment of last is overdue by a fair amount. If I cannot afford to provide my patrons with the finer wine, then I am worried that many will no longer come, seeking their own sources of intoxication. It's just not a good omen for business. If you wouldn't mind why don't you go there and see what is happening? And if you could find that shipment and bring it to me, I will waive the damages of the room.
Yes, sure. I mean, I benefit from this as well, as I like to drink myself. So I see
Nothing
this
wrong
as a
with that.
win-win.
Yeah.
It's quite kind of you.
Lauren, please, we're conducting business here.
He just pets the cage some more.
Why did you bring that with you?
She's settling down.
Where's the vineyard located?
Do you have a map or anything around? I can
don't-
point it out to you.
I do not know.
Well, shit. I will tell you where it
We
is.
come to an impasse. Our negotiations are about to break down.
Would anyone have a map? Does anyone have a map? Well, I guess...
Can Alarin conjure what he has known of Barovia after his walk and talk of the areas with Strahd to map it out on the table?
I'm a local. I mean, I'm sure I'll figure it out.
I'll say Roderick probably has a map somewhere.
All right, I pull out a map.
Yeah, you've lived here.
I'm adding map to my inventory.
Nice.
I was about to
I'm
spend
totally
30 minutes going to the store, getting a map, coming back.
Okay. So was it one?
Nobody mind the dead body on my back, please. I don't want to talk about it.
Nobody look at it, please. I'm
Find a
self-conscious.
forest. Eventually.
Bloody fucking book. Oh, you piece of shit. Oh,
A
fucking
bloody book, ain't it?
It's a bloody book, isn't it?
fucking book, mate. Fucking piece of shit.
Oh, Gov.
Right, where the fuck? There it is. Poster map of Barovia. It's all the way there. Nope, that's not fucking it. Where's my fucking map, you guys?
I don't know.
You know
Where'd you
what?
put it?
I'm just gonna go to the chapter.
You need to ask a certain
then-
explorer.
There's a place you gotta get.
The map, the winery is out somewhere to the west, I think.
Spit it out.
Good, good, good.
Where's the vineyard?
Yes, it is. Okay, I have found it. It was really difficult for me to find, but I found it. It is on this map of Barovia.
You know what? We changed our mind. We're not going. No, we don't want to do it anymore.
It is
We'll just pay
right
the damages.
here, over on the left. Do you see that?
Yeah, that's not too far.
I don't see it actually though.
It's over here. It's right above the Svallic
okay.
woods.
Well, it's
Oh,
all
south
all
of
the
Prisk.
college woods, all of it. Yeah, if you hit Yester Hill, you've gone too far. It's just before then.
Right, I think I
Oh,
might know
yeah.
where that is.
Yeah.
So, are you saying that like they sent it and you just haven't received it, or you feel like they just haven't sent it at all?
I don't know. This is what I'm trying to find out. If they have sent it, it must have been intercepted somewhere. If it was not sent, then it will be there. But I assume that they know what's happened to their own shipment.
Do they use a common road, or do they take any secret alternate paths to avoid banditry?
All peoples in Barovia will take the common road in the middle of the day. It's the only time that it would be safe. And this place is known for its dangers, so. the
Yes,
locals
when we
are-
first arrived here, we were immediately set upon by wolves.
Well, then you would not be the first. If you're looking to hunt some wolves, a couple of our locals will probably help you with this. There's Soldar and Yevgeny. They're normally in here at night. You can talk to them.
Sildar's here.
Yeah, Soldar. His name is Soldar Soldarovich.
Well, I met a Hallwinter once.
Yeah.
A Hallwinter?
Oh yes, it's definitely not even close
Oh
next
shit!
to Barovia.
Wait,
Oh,
if he was
I
in the Waterdeep Cavalry and was like a big badass, would I have maybe heard of that?
Of Sildar?
He's retired, man.
Yeah,
Make a history
Also, this is
check.
a different guy.
yeah, this
Soldar.
completely different person that we're talking
Yeah,
about.
I'll
okay.
say this guy's name is Zoldar. S-Z-O-L.
Right, but
Oh,
still, did
oh.
Alarin know Sildar? That's the
but you can
question.
roll a
Jeez,
history
so that would be
Yeah, but does
24
Alara know Sildar? That's what we want to know.
24. Shit, yeah, you know about Sildar. Sildar Hallwinter, correct me if I'm wrong here, Grizz and Tommy, but he was in the Waterdeep army, right?
Yeah, he was a part of the
Griffin
the
Cavalry.
Griffin Cavalry.
Yeah.
And then he left willingly, and then he went to Neverwinter to go and help out with a couple of friends, and then wound up in Phandalin. Last time you heard, he was in
Currently,
Phandalin.
he is in Phandalin. Or on his way.
quite.
Well, currently he's tied up by a bunch of goblins.
Hey, you don't know that. He might not be.
He
He's a
might
king.
I
not.
don't know.
I've
he's
heard
dead.
of Sildar, quite the accomplished military man, yes?
Oh, not this Soldar. No, our Soldar doesn't really talk, and he just shoots wolves.
Oh.
He's got a notch in his bow for every wolf he's killed.
I feel like that would hurt the integrity of the bow. Is he a good shot?
It's not my bow.
I was thinking that same thing.
I'm glad we all
You can't
thought
kill
of
too
that.
many wolves or your bow's gonna snap.
Perhaps
Yeah,
you
he's-
could help us with a bit of information. A man was arrested the other day. We're just wondering what for. What was a commotion about?
Right. Yes. The shoemaker, right?
Right.
Mr. Lukovic. Look, and he kind of leans in closer. The burgomaster is confident in his ability to change this dour excuse for life that people have here. He believes that these festivals will help change the mood, and happiness is really the only way to be rid of the devil. Some people don't agree with this, which I think is okay. He should have known better than to speak out about it.
His crime was speaking out against the festivals.
Well, his crime was speaking out against the burgomaster.
Burgomaster.
Unfortunately, the burgomaster takes it if you speak out against the festivals, you're speaking out against him.
So what do they plan to do with him?
Well, they'll hold him in captivity for a while, probably in the burgomaster's mansion, and then his sentencing will come. Who knows? He could be set free. He could be not. Most people end up not. Of course, I suppose that depends on your definition of being set free.
Oh, that's quite dour.
And then you're not even really free because your soul is still stuck here, right?
I don't know what you mean about that.
Well,
That change.
Soul is still stuck here? What does that mean?
oh,
I
don't
suppose
worry
it would-
about it.
Return to the land, if that's what you mean?
Yeah, something like that. Something like that.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Anyway, yes. Does anyone see a problem with finding out what happened with this wine?
Well, when do you timeline wise? I know obviously the sooner the better, but it's gonna take us a while.
We have some reserves to get us by on. Just whenever you find an opportunity to do so, please get it done.
What was your name again?
Erwin Martikov. And you know, the name Martikov. The Martikovs are on the Blue Water Inn. It's this guy and his wife, who he's already introduced as Danica. You know, they have 2 boys. Yeah, I mean, that's probably what you know.
Don't let your son spend it all in one place. Just kidding.
What did he do?
No, nothing.
Trust me, I'm not going to yell at him.
You just
Well,
got
it's hard to come
you just
by.
got a good tip is all.
Good boy. Well, yeah, if you can do this, I'd appreciate it. But if you have business to conclude in Vallaki, by all means, do that as soon as you can, and then go. Think of it as a way to repay your debt.
Of course. Sorry again.
Yeah, well, I'll be much happier when I get my wine.
Understandable.
As you know, Malin's drinking some of it, like during the discussion.
Hey, you paid for it. He probably put a markup on it, so.
Well, you just paid a kid 20 gold not to tell anybody about the magic, only for the next person to find out you use magic, so.
That was unfortunate. But he doesn't know what kind. He just knows there's a circle.
Good.
Yeah, you don't know if these guys could understand that.
No, he doesn't know.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get back to work, getting ready for the lunch shift. If you need anything, you know, I assume you're staying in that room. If you want to upgrade so it's a little less cramped, you can have 2 rooms with 2 beds each.
I think I will do that.
Okay, yeah, I'll just probably for the best while I'm cleaning anyway. So we'll just swap them over. That's fine. All right. Let me know if you need anything. I'll be in the kitchen. And he just gets up and dips back into the kitchen with the rest of his familia.
Well, now that that's concluded, Gar, here's your bucket of food.
Just starts.
Forgot that I had this for some
Oh.
reason.
Thank you, I need it. I need to pick me up.
Not going to lie, you look a little worse for wear, friend.
I'm not feeling great.
You need me to heal you.
I don't think it's the healing that's the problem.
Alright.
I just didn't sleep very well.
But
Probably the beds or something, I don't know.
I can't remember. Did we have a conversation last episode when you woke up, like about everything? Like I asked you
Not
questions.
really. Not really.
Oh, okay.
speaking of
I think
that,
he just said he had a bad dream. I think that was it.
last night
Yeah.
you were tossing and turning a bit. You were a bit
Yeah.
Oh, y'all
Bedrooms
talk about
is
the
all-
marks on the
Wait.
foreheads.
I talked about that to Lauren.
Yeah,
I
we
think.
kind
Yeah.
of talked about it a little bit,
Yeah, I
like
was
the
gonna say,
bad
'cause-
dreams and the marks on the head and stuff. Yeah.
Okay. I just didn't want to repeat the same conversation if we've already had it.
Yeah.
Yes, we need to figure out a way to deal with whatever's causing this, and then whatever's causing the marks. Did you said Father? Oh shit, it's Father Lucian, right?
Mm-hmm.
You said Father Lucian could possibly know more.
you could.
Right, I feel like that would be good. I know Garfantis also needs more food.
Yep.
And wanted to help the man, the shoemaker.
Yeah.
Well, while y'all go to the church and get that sort, I actually need to buy a new crossbow.
While you're out, could you get me another sack of trail? What am I calling it? Grains and dried fruits and stuff.
Oh, sure, I can do that.
About 10 pounds should be good.
10 pounds of trail mix. Extra peanuts.
No peanuts, no. I'm allergic to peanuts, so kill me if you give me any.
Oh, okay.
Strahd somewhere staring into a crystal ball like,
Oh,
peanuts. No peanuts."
I'll pay you back and
Don't worry
fee
about
for
it.
carrying.
That's
I
canon
guess
now.
I'm going to church.
Tia, I know that you hate that place. Oh, well. Do you want to tag along with me so you're not just standing outside
Yeah,
meowing
sure,
at
why
people?
not? Why not? Sure.
Okay, so the group is splitting. Roderick, Gar, and Alarin are going to church.
Yes.
They're going for the Sunday service.
Okay, and in the meantime, Tia and Malin are going to the stockyard to get food.
And a crossbow.
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 Crossbow is the main thing,
Crossbow,
but I
yeah.
asked for them to give me food as well, yeah.
Okay, so let's start with Malin and Tia.
Perfect. I got a pee so bad.
Yeah, go pee. Malin and Tia, you guys, assuming the form of Draugden, were like right here, and you just dip on through to the stockyard.
Heck yeah.
Who
What
has been here before?
I have never been here. Tia has.
Tia has, but she did not go inside the shop. She stood outside.
Okay, so Malin, as you walk in, you see it's kind of like a shipping area, basically, like a shipping container area. There are lots of large, like, locked sheds outside of the sort of central area that you can see. It's kind of this roomy warehouse that lies next to one of them. A wooden sign on the top of the gates as you walk in says the Arasek Stockyard. And curiously enough, you do see parked down at the end of the area this beautiful kind of brightly painted, although dulled and peeling, like carnival wagon with lettering on the sides. It's a little faded that says Rectavio's Carnival of Wonders. And you're like, oh, Octavio. That's cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna go get a crossbow.
Okay. So for general maintenance sake, let's have a look at crossbow. How much money do you have on you?
I've got a lot. Let me check.
I don't remember how much I said.
Inventory. I've got 310 gold,
310.
16 silver, and 15 copper.
I would say that's probably enough. Where the fuck is my...
Oh, it's what I'm looking for too is a light crossbow.
A light crossbow. Okay, I do not know where the fuck adventuring gear is in this book, in the DM guide. For some reason, I had it last time, but I don't know where it is now. Non-player characters, creating adventures, multiverse, world of your own. Yeah, oh well. So let's just look it up on Roll20, because that's what Roll20 is here for. What is the light crossbow, right?
Yeah.
The cost of a light crossbow,
Wait a minute.
traditionally...
Wait. Hold on a second. That might not be. Yeah, it's
It's either light hand or heavy. So I think that you had a light crossbow before.
I had a light crossbow before, but it's a two-handed item. So they got a
Is it?
hand crossbow.
It is. Press two hands when you attack with it. Yes, okay. So, do you still want the light crossbow?
Is there a hand crossbow? How much is a hand crossbow?
How much is a hand crossbow? A hand crossbow, it's got to be cheaper, right? Nope.
75 base.
It's more.
75 gold, which
expensive
means
'cause
that
it's
they do
one-handed.
not have any hand crossbows.
Damn.
Hey,
Yeah, I'll take the light crossbow.
Okay, the light crossbow will run you 250 gold.
Jesus Christ.
Nope, wait, I'm wrong. It's 125 gold.
Man, that thing costs like 5 times the amount it usually costs.
Yeah, be grateful you didn't get it in Barovia. Because that is 10 times.
Jesus.
Oh my
How much is
God.
it?
It's 125 gold.
125 gold. You know what? Do they have a fucking bow? How much is a bow?
So short bow.
Oh, fuck it. I'll
Is
just do the
10,000.
125, fuck it.
A short bow will be the same cost. It'll be 125.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do the light crossbow.
Okay. You want bolts with that?
Yeah, go ahead and stick it in deeper.
Yeah,
A bundle-
trying to soap.
Fuck me harder, daddy.
A bundle of 25 crossbow bolts is 5 gold.
Okay, I'll take 2 bundles.
Okay, you have 40 crossbow bolts. I hope you use them, because you
Never
can't
will.
sell them back for profit.
Okay, so that, let's go ahead and have this back again.
Tia,
And,
you buying anything?
Wait, a short bow and a crossbow is literally the same thing, except a light crossbow does more damage.
Yeah, they have
What
different
was it?
properties.
There's the loading property.
Yeah,
like
which
technically
means-
someone could like extra attack with a short bow,
Okay,
but they
well,
can't do
you
it
can't with a crossbow.
gotcha.
Yeah,
You said it was 125?
125 for the crossbow, and then an additional 10 for the bolts.
Okay. Bam. I'm broke again. Oh, I got 175 gold, baby.
I don't think they have any way to like turn stuff silver there, do you?
You can turn stuff silver anywhere.
Really?
Any good blacksmith will do it for you. I believe the rule is that it costs 100 gold pieces to silver a weapon. Normally, outside of Barovia. Inside of Barovia, that's going to cost at least 500. At least.
Nice.
Because Barovia is really expensive. It's real expensive and it's cheap to live here. Like 2 stars on Yelp.
Look,
Well-
I got an idea. We're just going to take all of our silver coins, we're going
exactly.
to put them in a mortar, melt them down, and then just dip our own shit in it.
Maybe if one of you rolls a blacksmith character, I'll allow that. But for now, nope.
What a coincidence!
Valida?
Then
Yeah,
no.
Thacker, you want to bring back Valida if God
Yeah.
dies?
I'll just play her in every campaign.
Hell yeah. The multiverse. Maiden. Maiden of the multiverse.
Versa maiden.
That's gonna be a part of her title now. So that really long fucking title she has, you have to put Maiden of the Multiverse. after
In the
that.
new timeline, they travel toward Fandelver but end up in the mists. And that'll be our backup
That's the
party.
reason the wine is missing because he finally found his boxed wine.
Yeah, they all meet up and they're like, fuck this adventure. It was boring anyway. Let's just go
We've
somewhere
already
else.
gotten this one.
All right, so I got that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And on our way out, I'm gonna go stop by Rectavio's place.
Yeah, you...
He's not gonna follow.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Malin,
coming?
No. I'll just hang out here. I'm trying to make sure I don't, forget anything that I need.
Oh shit! I need that trill mix. Need 10 pounds of trail mix.
Whatever, 5 gold.
Hell yeah. 5 copper? Okay.
5 gold.
They'll live for a while off the shit.
Ooh, can I?
Well, it's just
actually-
a cigar.
It's like as expensive as that wine, man.
Can I
Carl
actually
have it
get
gone in a day.
Damn.
a healer's kit?
How much is a healer's kit normally?
I looked up and it says 5 GP, so 5 gold.
Oh, really? Yeah, you can get that for 25 gold.
25? Wait a minute.
It's 5 times, baby.
5 times,
That's
baby.
shit.
You're vlogging now.
I guess it will be handy, I guess.
Yeah, Thieves Tools are 25 gold, so this is nothing.
The Rhyme
Fine,
players
yeah,
thought it
I'll
was
do
rough when I was doubling price. Jeez.
Healer's kit.
Alright, so healer's kit for Tia. And then Malin's going to go off to go see Octavio.
I'm gonna
Tia,
go fuck about.
your passive perception is 16? Right? It's either 16 or 15.
Nobody answer him.
Wait, who?
You.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was typing something. It's 15.
15. Okay. Yeah. You see Malin go off, and you watch as he goes, and you like he goes up to the carnival wagon, and Octavio's actually on the roof, and Octavio kind of like slides down the side of the roof and bumps down, and he's a little more spry than his old age would indicate. And with your 15, you also see someone else that you haven't seen before. It's kind of just lingering around the gates of the stockyard and just kind of watching not only Malin, but also you.
What do they look like? Are they in like robes or something, or?
Make a perception check to see if you can make out what they look like. Because they are a ways away.
That is a 7.
A 7. Difficult to make out. They don't look anything like strange. They look like they're probably just like a general civilian.
All right, I'll keep a close eye on them then.
Sure. Okay. Malin. You walk up to the carnival wagon. You see Octavio is on the roof of it. He kind of closes his hatch on top and locks it, and then starts making his way down.
Hey, Octavio.
Ah, Malin! It is a surprise to see you here.
It's
Especially
a
so soon.
surprise for me as well.
Well, you know, sometimes storytelling does not pay all of the bills, as it were, especially in a place so expensive as this.
Oh, yes, tell me about it. I just bought a crossbow and I think someone robbed me.
Oh, yeah, they're probably not robbing you. I think they do that to everybody. Yeah, for some reason, the prices are very expensive, but I was in the village of Barovia for some time, and, well, the shopkeep there was a little, first of all, like, angrier, but also he was definitely more extortionate in his pricing. And as he's talking, you kind of hear, especially when you talk, this flaring, like, low growl come from within the wagon.
So is this a shop? What was that?
Oh, well, yeah, in a way. You know, most of the time I would be selling or trading, but mostly looking after magical creatures or just the regular, you know, beasts and monstrosities that have fallen to the wayside and need some sort of care. As it happens, I don't have very many animals in stock right now. And you're looking at him, and he's holding that plate that had the steak on it that he said was going to his friend, the toy maker. So I really just have the one, but, you know, I keep her locked up nice and tight in there.
Oh, what is it, if you don't mind my asking?
To be perfectly honest with you, something that is better off being kept mostly under wraps. I think it will scare the civilians here a little bit more than it should. It's just a beast that I have been training. That's all.
Well, I feel like you and Lauren would have a lot in common, as he likes to keep a pet cockatrice.
A cockatrice. Where did he get this?
I'm not. I have no idea, honestly.
Is it a recent addition? I actually just sold 2 cockatrices but a few weeks ago.
I assume it's recent. Him and he claims to have went on a quest to gather it and then ended up here in the mist, and now he's here.
Well, I don't remember selling them to an Alaran. But,
Oh no, he apparently went out searching for this thing in the woods.
Right. Well, I must ask you, is he taking good care of it?
I'm not really sure.
You see, negligence or abuse to an animal is something that I do not take very lightly. It's quite serious in my book. So if he's not taking care of it, I must recommend rehoming it to a better position.
Yes, we're trying to talk him into something like that, but I don't know. I don't know what his plans for the thing are. Apparently, he's trying to keep it safe.
Okay. He's not letting it run out into the wild?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Is he letting it get some runaround time, some free time in a?
Oh, trust me, it had plenty of runaround time about
that's good.
30 minutes
Okay.
ago.
Yeah. Well, that's good. They need about an hour a day of time to just run and be free for themselves. They are hunters of small creatures mostly, so you have to let them really spark their brain every now and then. Make sure that hunting instinct is prone and honed. Otherwise, they tend to get even more aggressive than normally, and then you don't want that because they end up trying to bite you. So, yeah. I'm sure he knows. Surely, whoever this Alaran is.
Yes, anyway, I just wanted to stop by and say hi. I noticed you had a little wagon over here.
Yeah, well, it's just the regular business as it were.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna turn around. Is Tia still there?
Is Tia still there?
Well, yeah, no, she's still there. Just
Okay.
sitting.
Well, anyway, Rictavio, sure I'll catch you around.
Yeah, of course. I have to go and see my friend the toy maker and do some errands about town. And well, you know where I will be tonight.
Oh, same. Maybe. We do have to go take care of some stuff outside of town.
Oh, I see. Well, I hope to see you there tonight.
Alrighty, and I will leave.
Yeah, and he just kind of
And wonder if that noise was a fucking wolf of some kind.
Make a nature check.
Let's see. Yay. Where's my points? It's going to be low. It's a
If only Alaran were there, because he would recognize most of it easy. What'd you get?
a 10.
A 10. I will say this: it's definitely not canine.
Oh,
It is not a wolf or dog of some kind.
it's a
best you
big
can tell.
kitty cat.
Could be.
It's a saber-toothed cat.
It could be.
Oh, with wings. It's a manticore.
It could be.
All right, I will go reconvene with my feline friend.
Yeah. So you pick up with Tia.
All right, Tia, I'm done here. Is there anything else you would need to do?
No, I got everything I need. Is that dude still there by the gate?
When Malin approached you, he kind of watched Malin and then just sort of dipped back around out of sight.
Well, there was a guy watching us. He seemed a bit odd, but he looked like just a normal person. I don't know how to explain it, but I don't know. Just, we were being watched. That's all I can kind of say.
Well, it kind of happens when you dress like me and you look like you.
she's gonna ignore that, because she doesn't know if it's a compliment or not.
No offense intended. I mean, I dress flashy, and you're a cat that's standing on 2 legs with 2 tails.
Well, she wouldn't stand on 2 legs. Right. Well, I guess we should start getting towards church then.
We shall make our quest to the church,
Okay. You
slaying demons and dragons along the way.
you leave to go to the church. Malin, what's your passive perception?
It's low, dog.
Is it?
It's 13.
Okay. So you don't see it, but Tia, as you walk, that guy like pops up 20 feet back again, and he just kind of walks behind you.
Following us.
Raylan, I think he's calling us.
Yeah.
Right back there.
Okay, I guess I'll take a quick peek.
Yeah, you
Subtly.
make a deception check.
A deception check. Oh, I'm good at these.
You sure are.
Jupiter, what's
I
up?
am. Fuck. I got a 16 though.
Okay.
16. Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, you peek back and you see a guy. He's fairly nondescript. Human pale skin, just like anyone else here, wearing just your average civilian clothes, and he's head down, no hood or anything. You can see kind of the fraying dark hair, just head down, but he's definitely walking after you guys.
I mean, we could. I'm whispering to Tia. Well, we could just kind of duck around one of these street corners and wait.
What, are we going to jump him? Like attack him?
No, I just want to ask him why he's following us.
Okay, well, I guess if you want to do that, then sure.
But I'm sure if we turn around and try to approach him, he'll probably leave.
Yeah, okay, well, we'll go with the first idea then.
Okay, we're gonna turn a street corner and then like lean up against like one of the walls and wait for him to
Okay.
turn
so
the corner.
both of you, I would like to make a stealth check.
Dokes. 11.
I got a 17.
And in a surprising turn of events, Malin is more stealthy than Tia.
Always get battle rolls.
I've done this
Yeah,
before, trust me.
No, is so itchy. You
Trying to dip away from people that I've offended at a bar.
you dip into like the side alley between a couple of houses, and just wait for maybe 30 seconds before you see the guy turn inwards, like look inwards, and then start walking through. Not noticing
Like
that you
walking
are there.
past it.
No, he's gonna walk into the alleyway.
Oh, okay. I guess that's when I'll be like, yes, friend, just quite curious, why are you following us?
As you make yourself known, you kind of see his head like shrink into his shoulders a little bit at the notion of being caught. He straightens up. Yeah, hello.
Hi.
I wanted to, sorry. It's nothing really. I was just asked to ask you to come and have a meeting with someone.
And who is this someone?
It's Lady Fiona Wachter.
I am unfamiliar with this Lady Fiona.
Okay, well, if you would like to come with me, I can introduce you. She's a very prolific house here in Valaki. She is interested to meet with you.
Just us or all of us? Because we have to go get our friends.
You both can come. If you would like to get your friends first, that's okay, but...
Yes,
If
I
you
would. I would like to have them too. No offense to you, and no offense to Lady Fiona. I don't know who this is, and I haven't had the warmest of welcome in Barovia since I got here.
It's okay. I believe the human will know who she is. Why don't
I
listen,
sometimes forget. I look at Tia. I sometimes forget that Roderick is the only other human besides me.
She meows.
just
Cat. I pet her.
She's just not letting you pet her.
I'm kidding.
where are you going to meet with them?
Oh, the church.
Okay, I will come with you, and I'll just wait outside. And when you are ready, just come out and say to me that you are ready, and I will take you there. Try not to be too long.
Can I roll an insight check?
Yeah,
one
I'm
second.
doing the same thing.
All right.
Let's kill him.
Holy Jesus, what is with this cat? Hold on, where is that ear for deceit? Where is it? Whenever you make an insight check.
21.
Someone needs a stake in the heart.
I'm gonna bring him
Well,
into the church and then I'll stab him.
Thanks to my ear for deceit, the 7 is actually an 8. So
I got
sure.
a 21.
Yeah, for you, Tia, he's kind of hard to read. You don't know if it's just the solemn nature of the man, but he's just emotion is not really coming to the front as much as you would like. Malin, you kind of get a good bead on. He seems to be honest. He's not scared so much. He probably is just getting paid a lot to do this.
All right. Well, if you want to follow us, you don't have to. No offense, but that was kind of creepy. I mean, you could have just walked up and told me about
Well,
it.
you know, I just like to know who you're seeing and who you're talking to. Is all.
Kind of odd. All right. I will proceed to the church.
Yeah, you proceed to the church, and he still hangs back. He does not walk with you guys. He just kind of stands 20, 30 feet back and follows.
I should have fucking done Strahd's voice, man. Just to scare the shit out.
Meanwhile, the rest of you, as you leave the Blue Water Inn, and you make your way down to the church, as long as nothing that you want to do on the way, you enter the church.
First thing I
Yeah,
want
probably
to
does.
do, just quick
Oh, sorry.
scan. Do I see Milivoy?
Inside the church, you do not see Milivoy.
All right, Father Lucian.
Yeah, you see Father Lucian hanging about, doing his thing.
Father,
Roderick, you are back so soon. How did your mission with the hags go?
we killed,
Was it 3 of
This
them
is
or
ju-
4 of them?
There were 3, but you killed
Killed 2.
2.
Okay, 2.
we killed 2 of them. One managed to get away. That's why I spent the night with these folks to make sure they wouldn't come back in our sleep.
I see. And, well, did they?
I don't think so, but, God, yeah. Did seem to be tossing and turning in his sleep. I'm not sure the association, but, he does have this strange mark on his head. Reads Chosen, Abyssal. Want to know if you might have any ideas to what that link might be to.
Yeah, you get the sense that he was gonna say something when you mentioned that Gar seemed to be having some kind of bad dream, and then he kind of stopped himself and was listening to you talk about this. Hold on. So, as he stops himself and kind of looks back, so this mark, what do you make of it?
Who's he looking toward? Is me or?
You.
Oh. I can't remember what I know from Alarin telling me and what I know as a player. So it's really fucking with me right now.
Oh, so we had talked to you about, we had this before the hag, and we had the crazy dream with the pumpkin and the story about the pumpkin that the guys told the campfire.
You did tell
Yeah.
me about the pumpkin store. Okay.
Yeah, that like kicked my ass and like was sort of cool with Gar, but still also fought him.
I don't know. Perhaps some sort of possession. Mentioned a book that linked them to some pumpkin man in their dreams.
Okay, the pumpkin man. He kind of looks at you with this attempt to make eye contact. So these people don't know anything about this pumpkin man? Nothing at all?
They're like there with me, and I'll look to them.
Yeah, he's asking them.
Oh, I'm trying to remember the story. Was there mention of like a silver bullet or something?
There was mention that he had been shot with some kind of silvered gun or bullet or crossbow or something.
Gotcha. If I remember the story well enough, I'm a little fuzzy. Didn't seem crazy relevant at the time until later, but someone tried to wound it with silver of some sort. I mean, we haven't seen it in any physical form, just in our dreams. I also have it on my head. I'm not quite sure. It didn't seem pleased with me. It said I wasn't worthy, if I recall. But I'm chosen? I'm not quite sure how it works.
That is in and of itself a little interesting, is it not? And you, my big friend? Have
You
you been
told
having
me I need
similar
to
things?
find some kind of scythe and light it on fire.
Ah, interesting. Well, the Vistani do tell tales of a pumpkin lord who terrorized a small family in a farmhouse a few decades back. It is possible that these stories are rooted in truth somehow, yes? I'm afraid that the farmhouse, I do not know exactly where it is, but I don't imagine it's been lived in since this point. So, I mean, I can ask around and see what I find, but I would be very cautious of this influence. Do you believe that it is a good influence or a bad one?
It seemed incredibly hostile to me.
And to you?
I don't know, he was kind of mean. But I had a dream, I think, of him last night, and he was fighting another thing. I don't know. I didn't sleep well.
Did he say what he wanted?
He didn't say in the dream.
Yes, he said that you want to find this scythe. Sure.
Oh, that
Did he
was a
say
different
what
time.
Oh, multiple.
That was the first time we saw him. I think I saw his face. It was a face you would see carved into a pumpkin is what it looked like.
Well, here's what I
Sorry,
would do.
it's all
No. Why don't you try to find what this creature wants? See if it can be of use to you, and if not, then I will try my best to cleanse it as much I can. But,
When you say it terrorized the family, how did that end up for them?
I believe they died.
seems like a good idea to get him what he wants then.
Or kill him, either or.
Do some introspective thinking. See what you find. Try and talk to this entity, and if he talks back, then you know where to go from there. Yeah?
You say so, Father.
I will be happy to help should you need it. Well, Roderick, while you're here, why don't you help me put some of the supplies from yesterday away?
Sure.
And he takes Roderick into one of the back rooms. He says, "For the two of you, please, make yourselves at home."
Oh, Garfantis, could you hold Bernadette? My arms are very tired.
Oh, usually I do. I don't know why you carried her the whole way here, but yes, I can take her.
I just feel like we have a new bond now. Better than ever.
If you say so, yeah.
So, Roderick, you go into the back storage room with Father Lucian. And as he starts putting stuff up on the top shelf, he sort of, not even looking at you, says, "So you didn't tell them anything then?"
I'm too sick for this. What?
You know a great deal about this.
I do?
You do.
You never told me I knew stuff about this.
Yes, I did.
What?
Yes, I did.
When?
When we were making your character.
Right now.
My man.
I don't remember this.
Do you want me to DM you a brief summary of what you know?
I guess.
Here's what we'll do. We'll come back to this scene at the start of the next episode, is what we'll do. But for the purposes of this, we'll say that you two have a conversation.
I wanted to ask him something.
About, yeah, you can ask him right now if you want to.
Where's Middleboy? Have you seen him?
Well, he was working for some time. It's about his break right now. He normally goes out into town sometimes to go and get food or other things. If he's out and about, then that's where he is. If he's not here, he's probably out.
Bones are back, or...
I have not heard anything.
All right.
Listen, your friend still seems to be afflicted by this creature, the hag. To be perfectly honest, neither of them look particularly rested. Try and figure out where this hag might come back to, so that you may deal with it. If you let it go, none of you will be getting very far in life.
Right, where might a hag go off to, you think?
It's hard to say. Try looking around the place that they resided previously and see if you can find any clues about where they might go.
Right, makes sense. When we were fighting them, they were going in and out of visibility or something. Do you know what that was about?
What was the color of the hag?
It was a night hag,
Purple.
right?
Yeah.
Purple.
Purple. So it's a night hag. Yeah, they have the tendency to dip in and out of the ethereal plane, which makes sense.
How long could it live there? Because if it's there, I don't know how we'd hunt it down.
Until it needs to feast. But I don't suppose staying in the ethereal plane is particularly enjoyable. So keep an eye out. They were, you said, taking children from Barovia?
Right. Turning them into pies, it seems.
Well, perhaps ask around Barovia, see if any of the residents notice an old lady coming back into town.
Is there... You wouldn't happen to know any hidden entrances into the Burgomaster's mansion, would you?
You're going after the Burgomaster now.
I don't know, the two outside. I got their heart set on helping that woman that was out there yesterday praying for her son. Apparently the Burgomaster's gone and arrested him for speaking out against him.
I'll see if I can pull anything from the archives. Good luck with that. That is, some monsters are monsters. Oftentimes, the worst monsters are men. Be very careful with this one.
Right. Oh, and about the pumpkin stuff we know. And then we'll cut that in next
Yeah,
time.
Yeah, we'll figure something out with that. But is there anything else that you want to ask Father Lucian? You can do that now.
No, but a quick question. Do we have like general gear here at all? Like, could I have actually just gotten him a crossbow here? Not, it's too late now, obviously, but
Probably.
yeah, that's funny. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought about offering it, but I was like, I don't actually know if we would have that, so.
Yeah, so you get wrapped up doing stuff here, and you leave the storage room as Father Lucian goes back to his stuff, and you see the doors open and Malin pop his head through. And that is where we will end tonight's episode of the show. So yeah, we'll pick up here next time and see if you guys can go to a meeting with Lady Fiona Vactor. Yeah, we'll see. So thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for coming out. We appreciate it. Let's keep making stories together, and I suppose we'll catch you guys next week. Okay, bye.